Hello, hello, welcome back to Phlox'em. We are here with another Road to Vegas episode. I've been a little bit slow on these, had some travel going on, so didn't get a chance to record as much. But I did take some time to trim down our options. So we're down to only six. I kind of just had to be a little bit honest with myself that I don't have enough time and that I do have just some certain decks that are feeling a bit ahead of the pack. So one of the ones we haven't tested too much yet is the Unusual Ruffian of Bazstair, which I think is maybe not actually the one I picked here. So, as you saw in there, it doesn't quite have a winning record, but I think that's because I just need to spend a little bit more time playing it. It's kind of an interesting one. The logos and discs are pretty solid. I think one of the tricky things is solo is one of the only really board control cards in the deck. And then again, we have an Untamed that can do some burst, can do some interesting things, but can also have some really dead turns. So just not quite sure if this can make it. The two came back wrongs are really fun with the Foreseers. But again, you're in Untamed turns, so what are you actually kind of digging for with those? Can be a little bit tough. We do have the Rage Reset. Double Cutthroat isn't bad. Like most of the deck is fine. It's just, can this Untamed do enough, especially with these prophecies, which are not awful, but not amazing here. Wounds to Wisdom, Wasteful Regret, definitely not a good one there. Stars Aligned is okay, but if I'm not controlling creatures, they have a chance of just going so much wider than I can. Heads I Win is not too bad, but again, if I'm not controlling creatures, they can play around that fairly easily by only playing like 2 creatures a turn, changing up houses and stuff. So I think this is another deck where one, the Untamed can be, it's really cool. Like it has Clonal Witch. I love this card. It's very fun. Lithomancy with a house pip on it is very fun. But the Untamed and Prophecies, I think, could just bring this one down a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna pause here while we wait for a match, and we'll get into our first game of the week. Oh, or we got one right now. Look at that. All right, so we are looking at Shadows Logos. This is a pretty. This is the combination of houses I'm expecting to see, unless they have punctuated Untamed. Rage Reset, Unity Prism, double Foreseer, double Researcher, one Infernus, triple Scorpion, Terran. So the disc doesn't actually scare me a ton. It's a lot of creatures. Hawk Customs Office, double Chummy is annoying. Okay, so we're gonna lose a lot of amber here. Uh, I think we do. Oh, what do we do turn 1 here? I was thinking I was going second. Also has Trust Your Feelings. So I could try playing the solo and just seeing if we can actually keep that alive. I don't think that's good though. Actually, does he have a way to kill it? Double Doom and Delta P? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and just duck to begin with here. We're going to discard this and then archive to random. Okay, we found our Lithomancy, which I'm hoping is not bugged. It was having issues before. Yeah, so they purged Clonal Witch and Duck. I think we're okay to see that. Oh, it does have the Customs Office right away is pretty unfortunate here, but we'll just have to eat it, I think. Archives persistent something, yeah. So we'll go ahead and go Untamed to get this out. We're just gonna do this and pick nothing. I don't know if we can use solo quite yet here, but maybe we have to. I think we have to kind of use solo pretty aggressively. And then just plan to recycle it with the Invigorating Shower. But if we miss that Invigorating Shower, we could be toast. Foreseer with the Logos Lithomancy is very fun though, because we can basically force the hit for some amber. Goes into Logos here. A lot of 2-2-2 hands. I think maybe the Duck start was not ideal. I should have mulliganed that knowing I was going first instead of second, but the 2 Logos just seemed like a nice start. Okay, so there's the solo going off, taking out everything. Researcher archived, card from the deck. So we will go Logos here, and we've only seen Logos on this, so we'll go ahead and call Shadows, even though they probably have a handful of Shadows. Okay, and there's the Rage Reset. We'll go ahead and just try to Lithomancy anyways. Reveal Flurry. I think we will just consult the bones here. It's not a card I really care to play. I thought that card would be more good than it is, but it's just not. It's very awkward. Could go back into Logos, except I'd really rather Rage Reset here. Just ask again later. Eddie's a discard. Double Dooms. Discarding the Gopher. So now I think we go Untamed and we'll just tuck the Rage Reset. Leaving this alive doesn't feel great, but we actually don't have an answer for it, so that's just how that goes. We'll say Shadows again. It is a cover fire, which is not good news for us. We're going to go ahead and came back wrong. The Foreseer. Oh, darn. And we for sure don't get a Lithomancy there because of neither one of them were Untamed. We're going to tuck this under Wounds to Wisdom. Not ideal, but again, we don't have a start of turn one except this one, and we locked that up. So that's the other thing with this deck. I think you probably need to keep this, I don't know, keep it alive. There's a Hawk. See if they go to 8, though. We could have a all right Logos turn here. And they do Forge ahead. Okay, did not go to 8, unfortunately. I think we still go Logos. And we'll say Dis. It's chummy. Oh, well, I get to steal it back at least. We'll go ahead and grab the Silver Key Imp and get this down. We're just getting steamrolled by this, though. This is where, like, against a deck like theirs, I would rather be putting out a big board. And this deck doesn't do that, but it also doesn't really have great answers to the disruption either. This is where PV just feels so much about who gets their disruption rolling first. Like that one Rage Reset put us back pretty far. There's been some random discard in there too. Solo procced pretty early. Okay, we can banish the Zeph, which I think we'll need to do. They're going to reassembly required. They're Terran. We get to purge some stuff here, which is not bad. It's not amazing hits, though. I want to go back into Logos. No, we'll go Dis here. Nice, we get another guess on that. That's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and banish the Zeph. Hamstring. To discard the Archon's callback. Play the Silver Key Imp and play the Infernus. Maybe we just hit their Infernus here. I don't expect this to be a super long game, but just to kind of try to win that fight at least. Not our Soul Lock, but this also just, it's a card that's good against other sets. I don't think it's very good against most PV, except in Sealed, and Sealed is probably fine. You can hit, well, anything with a House Pip is not bad. Maybe it's good against, well, yeah, it's good against other sets. Like Amber Sky is getting a bunch of House Pip creatures out and stuff. It's really good against that. PV, just unless you're playing Saurians or Sanctum, it just really doesn't seem to care about its creatures very much. or the ones that you do care about, you don't care about using. Like Atrocity just wants to sit there. Okay, going for the Unity Prism play. I don't know where you're at. I am very much a fan of the Unity Prism discard. I think that Amber generation is just so good. Okay, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Cover Fire going out. Delta P coming down. Get to kill one more. Yeah. Taking out the Foreseer. And there goes our Invigorating Shower. So our board clear is not an option anymore. If we want to play this, they're going to gain another Amber. Could archive it with the Researcher, but that does not seem amazing. Okay, we're for sure guessing Shadows now, I think. And they're doing a good job of not proccing any of my prophecies. Oh, good. Felder's Plan is coming. That's my favorite. We are going to play this. We still have another Came Back Wrong. So if we get Came Back Wrong or Infernus. Oh, here we go. It's weird that this is... We get to get rid of the Consult the Bones. We at least have this unlocked for next turn. Sad thing is, we're not doing much next turn. It just feels clunky. I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of good cards in here, but it's just not coming together. And I think a lot of it has to do with how it plays against other PV and having not great prophecies. Goes Dis. So this is going to be the Terran again. Yeah, and this is where not having better creature control is a problem, but we could just soul lock the Dis here. The real issue is I want to get rid of Infernus. I want that in my discard. We're also only stopping the key if we fight Strug into something. I think we'll go Dis anyways. Let's say Logos. There's a reiteration to discard our tryhard. That's unfortunate. So throw that there because we just need to be gaining Amber at this point. Let's fight this into Scorpion. They have another. It's only one reassembly required. But he's going to flip the deck, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to lose this Hawk at some point. So we might as well just get the check here. Put that there so it's not in the discard when they reshuffle. I can't get the stars aligned, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and just tuck Bufo. See if we can get lucky here. Some okay stuff. The Wild Wormhole is unfortunate. So is the reiteration a little bit. Actually, reiteration is okay here. This does mean we did lose the Felder's Plan or we did not get to discard the Felder's Plan, so we know it's in hand here, which is, yeah, just a stupid card. We do get the key though, and we only have one Amber to steal. how do we play this? I mean, it's just giving them so much amber if we play our logo. So we can put this under, and we can get, we could actually auto trigger it. Just reshuffled, we'll say dis. Oh, well, even easier. We have even less amber for them to steal. Let's go ahead and, what do I want to archive here? It's nothing really great because we can't archive the reiteration. Oh no, we can't actually proc it. Darn it. Yeah. I was thinking I could fight with this, but then I lose this and we're back down to only having one. Okay, so there's the discard Unity Prism this time to get to check. Lucky dice, so we can't damage creatures. I mean, we don't have any way to stop the key here unless we find something on Logos. Can't kill this and then bring it back because we don't have a way to kill it. Yeah. And there's another chummy. Just crazy. Yeah, like this is where the fate effects are just so good. Reap, didn't find anything. We'll reap and see what we play. There's a solo that gets archived. That's great. Resistance hunting for shadows doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of very valuable cards. The way the discards and stuff happened were kind of unfortunate for us, good for them. But really, it just came down to they had way better prophecies that could be triggering very often, where ours, like this, didn't trigger all game. And we have the rage reset under there. So that's just sort of where this deck is really cool, but I don't think it's gonna make it. Better one for sealed probably, especially with the soul lock and stuff. We don't find that very early. We didn't have a way to kill the Infernus, which is just like frustrating. They don't have to play big creatures, and Infernus takes so long to kill itself without that. I don't have my own way of killing it unless I get the solo out. Artifact control they had, this coming down early just kind of was more incremental value for them. We got the Bufo key, so we at least got a key there, but yeah, it's just pretty rough. I think I didn't play correctly at the start. I probably should have mulliganed that hand knowing I was actually going first and could only play one of those cards instead of two. Lost our Invigorating Shower. What would you even Invigorating Shower for? Like maybe it's actually Logos, but Logos can't stop a key. It can only take them down to 6. So like it feels like it has to be Dis. And for the solo, the Dis is not actually like amazing either. We lost our Grave Bounty to a random discard. Poise Strike was not doing much in that matchup. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's I think I'm okay with taking that one off. I still have 3 other PV decks I'm looking at. I'm actually really enjoying playing Saurian into PV for decks like that. If you can just get like a warded board of big dudes that are generating amber and removing their board, it feels really good. And And then if you have decent fade effects to go with it, it can just be pretty different. This one having the two pipped into sorry and also just feels really good. So we'll see. We'll just keep testing, keep seeing what we can do. And Vegas is just in a couple weeks now, so excited to finally make a decision. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Phlox'em. Bye bye.